Accurate local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, this is a live look from Hummelstown this morning. Kind of a pretty start to the day. You've got blue sky, a few popcorn cumulus clouds going around, and yesterday we had some opportunity for showers overnight. Didn't actually end up getting much of anything. Some storms fired north of Dauphin County, but not where you'd want it to occur, where the drought conditions are. Dew points still holding steady in the 70s in many places, so it's humid outside. You're really going to feel that in the afternoon today. Now, thankfully, cold front has pushed through or is in the process of pushing through, and what that's actually going to do is it's not going to cause a temperature change per se, but it is going to cause things to get just a little bit drier heading into the latter part of the weekend. So you'll notice as you get into your Saturday, dew points start to drop just a little bit later on, and especially into your Sunday. By the time you get into the afternoon, we're sitting in the mid to low 60s compared to the 70s. 10-degree drop. That's going to feel much better when you're out and about, and so that is a win for us. Even though we're not necessarily getting a ton of rain, we're not necessarily getting a huge temperature drop. It is 79 right now in Harrisburg, 80 degrees in Lebanon, and 75 in Mifflintown. So depending on where you are, it could either be warm or relatively mild. We are all going to get into the mid 90s today, so it's going to be a hot one outside, not to mention muggy. So not the best day of the 2 days this weekend. Sunday looking a little bit better comfort-wise, and maybe that will be a day that you want to make those outdoor plans. But as you get into the next week, we do have some hope for relief. That's going to be later on, mid to upper 80s by that Wednesday and Thursday. So some nicer weather coming up after this hot stretch that we're going to see continuing into next week. Rain-wise, not expecting much, but there's a few rain chances on hand. One on Wednesday. We also have potential on that Thursday to maybe get some rainfall here and there. Now, these aren't going to be enough to maybe bust any kind of a drought, but they are something that you keep in mind. There's something you want to pay attention to, if not only to preserve your outdoor plans. We'll be keeping track of that for you. But overall, I would say not a bad forecast. At the very least, it feels like summer. You got great pool weather. You try to find positives in a setup like this. And Kayla, we do get back into the 80s, which is nice to see.
Yes, definitely a time to take a breath and go back into those mild temps.